Don't want to leave Coach waiting.
He must love you.
That's not the impression I get.
Look, you'll be fine, all right? If he gives you any problems, you let me know, all right? I'll take care of him.
All right, man. Sounds good.
It's back! That's right, Shake. My court has returned for NBA 2K25, and it looks awesome.
My court is your own personal hub in the city. Practice your shot with the ball.
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're gonna fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
Fantastic. Well, then why don't we talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
When you make the playoffs, anything can happen. But from where we stand right now, we are looking to secure the 4th seed, get home court advantage for the first round, and then make it out of the first round.
Hold on. That's it?
No, I get it, MP. As a player, it is championship or bust. But as the general manager, it is my job to look at the organization with clear eyes. And from where I stand, we're still a few roster moves away from legitimate title contention.
Not if I take a leap, okay?
Nothing would make me happier. I just don't want you to think that the season is a failure if we don't win a championship. From my perspective, that wouldn't be true. It would be a failure if we didn't make it out of the first round. And then some changes would have to be made.
I see what you mean. That's fair.
Great. So let's talk about how you can contribute to the success of our team. Coach Tucker's going to go through some personal goals that you need to set for the first half of the season.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing?
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? Let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level. Always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
I want to do whatever I can to make sure that I'm a positive every time I step foot on the floor.
That's the baseline we expect of you. I'm going to need you to be a little more specific, MP.
Well, I'm talking about this one. Winning my individual matchups. I figure if I do that, that's a good way of focusing on what I can control and doing a little bit of everything to make sure that we get the W.
That's solid reasoning. Practical. It's a good way to make incremental progress.
Well, you know, when you put it like that, makes me feel like I should be doing something more ambitious.
Coach is just setting expectations. That goal isn't the most glamorous, but it's a smart way to level up your game.
And that's what we need from you. Steady improvement and a commitment to excellence. It's a good choice, MP.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so This will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. Go on feet. Let's go.
What's good, MP? Get ready to light it up tonight.
Son, you look like an MPC. You need some new threads.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right, of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
Okay. That makes sense.
This team is a meritocracy. You get the minutes you earn. Nothing's given. It doesn't matter what your draft position is or how much you're getting paid. You get it done out there on the court, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
So just so I'm clear, how do you make that decision? Like, will you let me know when I've done enough to become a starter?
Yeah, we've got some milestones we want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk media day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm going to be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms. You make the team look bad, and we will have a problem. But I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, whenever you're ready, you can take that elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Yeah, not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. Hey, that seemed fair.
Yeah, it's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but you know only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. You know, dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. You know, nothing prepares you for this, man. Don't matter how many high-pressure situations that you face. This is different, man.
Or what about that open run I got you an invitation to? You know, things got a little heated between you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but we didn't have 20,000 people watching us, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different.
All right, then.
It's different.
Hey,
it's
hey.
different.
Yeah.
But hey, look, though, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I know you gotta go win that game.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, so, make Plainview proud, yeah?
You already know what it is, P.
You know. Plainview.
Los Angeles Lakers are committed to a single.
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Had to stop and pocket profit every time the pussy win. He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the sentiment. Catch me early like Sunday school. Sunday school. Pastor play fool. Me, I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
This is it, opening day. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Saturday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. Interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the guard position. And for Los Angeles, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Jackson Hayes is out there with Hachimura, and it's Doncic in at the 1. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These are the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan's Bulls when he...
Timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on with MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career. Guys?
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. Here's Vincent. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
.55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 5 on the clock. Reeves the pass to LeBron. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. 6 points for LeBron. Timberwolves leading by 9. DiVincenzo finds Clark. Pass to Reed. Launches it. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
Reeves the pass to Vincent. Reeves outside. Now MP. The 17-footer. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Down low, Vanderbilt with the steal. Charity stripe shot, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all... And And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Vincent is out there with Austin Reed. Then it's Connect. Then it's MP. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 5. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Lakers trail by 8. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
Pass to Minot. Latre. It's hauled in by MP. And so MP will bring it up for Los Angeles. They grab their own miss. Here's Vincent. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. Hachimura, he's checked in for MP. And a change for the Timberwolves. Garza's checked in. With some changes. MP's checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for Austin Reed. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent.
The Lakers girl dance team, enjoy.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Randall from outside. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons. The sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach. But the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Doncic finds MP. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. MP gets the job done inside.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. From 14. Rebounded by the Lakers. This is the first they're seeing of the Timberwolves here. First game of the NBA's regular season for them. Minnesota in the lead. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Alexander Walker. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. MV, that's for 2. Julius Randle with the rebound. And here is McDaniel. Gobert can't connect from short range. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Minnesota on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Checking out Los Angeles. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned that right, given the way they came in and changed things.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be
J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Now here is Conley. He's got 11. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Conley kicks to Randall, takes the 3, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Conley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving to the basket. Greg, this is some kind of night. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
MP against Randall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Julius Randle picks one up. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
He's off on the first.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
There's the pick. Randall from outside, and the 3-ball is good. Randall's got 6 here in this quarter.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Reeves outside. pass to Doncic. Doncic knocks in the three.
We come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Reed. Edwards, no good. Los Angeles has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. MP, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Randall from outside. Rebounded by the Lakers.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
A three ball. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Doncic. LeBron's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Lakers. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Conley with the three. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's another one for the Lakers.
James is so good at disguising his pull-up jumper.
Edwards against Reeves to end the run. Oh, my goodness.
Man. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Lakers lead by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Vincent. James is out there with MP. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Connect in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. MP inside. He's against Miller. MP, good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
DiVincenzo with it. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. To the middle, just 5 on the clock. They get it back, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Over to the wing. Out to the right wing. Here's MP. Oh, MP in the face of tough interior defense.
And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense just a little better.
DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. And stolen by LeBron. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. And Connect gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Some changes for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for MP. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And And so Los Angeles takes the win, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. Onside, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, and the entire 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you later.
Hi.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on a t-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.
Start playing, bro.
Good win. Let's keep it going.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text too?
They do. And you will want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception. Okay?
Makes sense.
Hired had I been sub thumbs up.
High when a game has just ended.
I was wondering if I can get one back.
You take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight by a teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.
Tough debut for MP, but great players bounce back from bad games. And he's a great player.
Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
What's up, MP? All right, baby. Let's get down.
Yo, this is the first game coach picked for your personal going on.
Yep. And the whole point is for me to cook my matchup, and you know I can't wait, bro.
Why don't you start cooking right now, then?
What you mean, bro?
Just post them on social media, give them something to think about.
Nah, I don't know about that one.
What's the big deal, bro? Everybody loves a little trash talk.
Not everybody. You already know Coach ain't gonna like that.
Ain't even that deep, bro.
Like, I don't even use my socials anymore.
So what, man? You still got them here. Look, I'm already signed in. Start posting.
All right, it's done.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Go out there and do your thing.
You already know.
Plain view.
Plain view.
Go get him.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land?
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, we all grow.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Here are the five for the Suns. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Dunn in at the three. And for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Hayes in at the five. Well, if you followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Grant.
And at times I...
Right there!
Start coming into focus. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. MP comes in for Hachimura. Connects checked in for LeBron. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Durant. Allen, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Jones in for Devin Booker. MP. That shot off.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to MP. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Down low. Here's O'Neal. Off target at the rim. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Lakers ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on Nick Richards. What do you have, Allie?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with Phoenix's head athletic trainer. I was told it's a knee sprain, not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. An injury like this removes any hope of a return tonight, and it's serious enough issue to make you miss more than a few games. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
We've got Jared Vanderbilt. Connect is out there with MP. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Vincent in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Hey guys, well, it's no secret that MP likes a challenge. When I asked him about this matchup here tonight, he said these are fun. I love a showdown like this. It's a great way to show everyone what I can do. So expect to see both power forwards going at it tonight, guys.
Yeah, appreciate that. Good report, Allie. Suns trail by 7. On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Reeves. Beal outside. Drains the triple. Beal's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great. Okay, Shams, thank you. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Phoenix making some changes. Dunn, he's checked in for Plumlee, and it's Devin Booker in for Jones. Changes here for the Lakers. MP's checked in for Vanderbilt. Goodwin comes in for Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Bol, he's checked in for the Suns. Kevin Durant comes in for Beal. For 3, Booker. James with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to MP. MP right through him.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 7. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
BA, I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Oh, my! Booker just throwing it down.
Oh, power it down, Devin.
The Lakers lead by 3. Doncic passes to MP. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Hachimura finds MP. Nice job by MP converting it tight.
Good look from Hachimura there, beating the open man.
51 seconds left in the first half. The 3, Durant. Rebound, the Lakers. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, because you well know means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Beal, he's... through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Los Angeles up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here now at Phoenix. Hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Suns.
Giving Coach gray hairs with the turnovers. It's time to slow things down. Protect the rock. Make the simple play.
Dr. O'Neal, I think your diagnosis is right on the money. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant... He's checked in for Hachimura. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
On the court right now for the Suns. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's done in a small forward. Suns trail by 4. Here's Durant. The rebound by MP.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Done outside. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And MP throws it down.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Booker, the pass to Beal. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
MP, that one's good.
They're really working the paint now.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Outside Durant. There's the three. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 9. MP inside, guarded by Durant. MP no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Offensive board, and another shot. Durant, pass to Dunn from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Dunn's got 5 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's MP. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 8 assists in the game.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Booker, the pass to Dunn. To the inside, Durant. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 6th rebound on the night.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump. Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Here's Booker. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. MP outside. Just 3 on the clock. MP, all that talent.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. LeBron James out there with MP. Then it's Connect. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Hachimura in at the center spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Vincent passes to MP. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Booker. Now here's O'Neal. Allen outside. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Here's MP. And it falls all over the rim and in. MP's got 14 points now in the second half. And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. 15-point game. Here's Dunn. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, good whistle there. Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
So hits one and misses one at the line. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Greg.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
A nice shot by MP.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Allen, the pass to Booker. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Some changes for Phoenix. Plumlee's checked in for Bull. Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Beal in for Allen. The Lakers lead by 14. James passes to MP. Durant pulls it in. The Suns shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. And stolen by Hayes. Here's James. And yep, it's good. James has got 19 points.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Plumlee a screen. To the middle. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Yeah, play like that is beautiful to watch. Booker running the pick and roll almost to perfection.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to MP. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Durant's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 14. MP up top. And it's stolen by Plumlee. And the Suns pushing it up now. Booker can't get it to go. So it's the Lakers now. Here's MP. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
Taking 2 shots. That free throw no good. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Doncic outside. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Lakers lead by 16.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Lakers.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose. It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Doncic passes to Reeves. And here's Doncic. Outside Reeves. Now Hayes. Pass to MP. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Again, the Lakers score.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Booker finds Plumlee. Beal outside. Plumlee a screen. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot is good by Reeves.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Durant, no good. From 13, it's hauled in by Beal. And here's Booker. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just went lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do. Watch your mouth, Russ. Got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were 7th man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious 4th grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys.
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as trash talk.
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk if you can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't cash.
That's what I'm saying. Not only does it make you look like a clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't even hold a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this, there are only 525 athletes in the NBA at any given moment. And FIBA estimates there are 450 million basketball players worldwide.
Wow.
Which means you're in the top 99.9% of players by just being in the NBA alone, which that's a pretty impressive stat, Jalen.
Toby.
Yes?
Enough. You already won the lottery by marrying my sister. There's no need to suck up to Russell like this. It's unseemly.
I'm not sucking up. I want to make sure everyone feels like they have value, and I'm just following the data and seeing where the facts lead. You know what?
Shut it, Toby.
Okay.
Do keep your trash talk about the game. We're all competitors here. But there's no need to bring up family, friends, or physical attributes. In other words, show some class.
Jalen, you literally just brought up my wife.
Yes, Toby, but I did it with class. And besides, this is television, not basketball. Anything goes.
Good game, MP. Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
Keep bopping them.
Good job, MP. I see.
Congrats to MP on his first 20-point game. I remember the first time I scored 20 in college. An amazing feeling.
What was that little stunt you pulled before the game?
You mean what I did on social?
What do you think?
I don't get it. What's the problem?
I know you picked an individual goal, MP, but this is still a team game. The focus here is wins, not boosting your followers.
Coach, it ain't even like that. I use it as motivation.
Yeah, so do our opponents. And it's the kind of attention we don't need.
And it's not even that big of a deal. People talk like this in the league all the time.
It puts a target on our back and it riles up opposing fans. Nothing good can come of this.
I'm not sure that I agree with that.
Well, maybe you will when you grow up and realize the team is more important than your ego.
Anything else?
I'm done here. You can go.
Long season. Time to grab that lunch bell and go to work. MP, you're about to go off.
The first 10,000 fans with your
Your players are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask viewers to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection and possible
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And welcome to 2K Sports. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Monday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Levine is out there with Ellis. And it's Sabonis in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Lakers, in at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. And since the Phil Jackson era, Shams, the Lakers are now on their 7th, and I can't even believe I'm saying that, 7th coach in the last. Changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. MP comes in for Hachimura. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic. So it's the Lakers now. It's a 3-point game. Back to James. Pass to MP. It's hauled in by Lyles. Sacramento's gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Monk finds Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Not going to go that time. Lakers have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. MP takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Monk outside. Pass to Levine. Now Lyles. Again, the miss by the Kings. MP looking around. And the basket is good.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Good on the 3-point shot. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Kings lead by 2. 2K. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. You've got Malik Monk. Sabonis is out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Carter. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed. Okay. Now, over the last few seasons, Monk has shown tremendous growth as a passer.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lakers trail by 4. Reeves the pass to MP. Rebound by the Kings. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And two teams fighting for the playoffs last season, but head-to-head wasn't close. They got swept in the season series.
Pass to Carter. Clock at 6. Here's Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And coaches decided they need him to talk things over. With some changes. Hachimura comes in for MP. And James subbed in for Vincent. Zach. He checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Austin Reeves.
Let's hear it for your Lakers.
.158 left in the first half. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 10 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Doncic kicks to MP. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. 3-point lead. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against the team that shot it well.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going to win.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Well, let me look at your phone. Wait a minute. Hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he says.
You can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside, here's Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hachimura finds Doncic. Here's MP. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top, up 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half-off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably.
Well, as we check out the results of the first half for the Lakers, it's been neck and neck.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty even. Check in for Hachimura. Then for the Kings, Trey Lyles comes in for Levine, and it's Malik Monk in for Ellis. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not, that's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. MP out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in a point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And the dunk by Lyles.
Go into the rack with energy in the D. Afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. The Kings have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Back to Monk. Lyles sets a screen for Monk. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Doncic outside. Pass to MP. MP finishes inside.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Sabonis' screen on Reeves. DeRozan. Bank shot, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
As he's gotten older, LeBron has changed his body, relying a little more on that power.
Here's DeRozan, and stolen by MP.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
Here's DeRozan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Austin Reeves picks one up. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Lakers lead by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look at the five for the Kings to start the fourth. Ellis is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Trey Lyons. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the inside. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Lyons.
Head always on a swivel. LaVine making things happen with his passing.
Pass to Vincent. The Lakers moving the ball around. Here's MP. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Monk right side. Valanciunas with the ball. Banked in off the glass.
Punishing inside. Valanciunas getting room to do damage.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Vincent. Now, here's MP. MP working it inside.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And here's Valanciunas. Ellis outside. Valanciunas inside. He's covered by Hachimura. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 3 on the basket from Valanciunas. Vincent the pass to MP. It's hauled in by the Kings. On the wing, Monk. Pass to Valanciunas. Miles with a wide open look. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Valanciunas against Hachimura. Here's MP. Book it. MP with a tough shot.
Battling in the paint. MP not letting himself get pushed around.
Timeout, Sacramento. Some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Hachimura. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Sacramento also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Murray comes in for Trey Lyles. And it's DeRozan in for Malik Monk. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen with what the Kings head coach said to his team. He's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every 3 they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Doncic on the drive inside, and the shot goes in. And the Lakers lead by 5. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Lakers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
MP, no good. The Kings trail by 5. And DeRozan, here we go, and the slam dunk by Sabonis.
And that's the reason why Sabonis gets the rock. He's just upping the ante.
Pass to Hayes, on the wing, MP. The 3 for Doncic. Good, And it's MP picking up the assist. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
If this is a do-or-die possession, they have got to get points.
You can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
DeRozan's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 6. Doncic with it. Now defended by Levine. MP kicks to Hayes. To the paint. Here's MP. Inside. And then it's Sacramento's ball. Sabonis' screen on Reed. DeRozan passes to Murray. And the rejection by MP. LeBron against DeRozan. MP left side. 2 points. That one goes. MP's able to lead to 10 now for the Lakers.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Here's Levine. There's the triple. LeBron grabs the miss. Here's MP. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Even early on, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
So you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. MP about to put on a show in the desert. Show them how you shine.
Looking good, MP. Congrats to MP on his first 20-point game. I remember the first time I scored 20 in college. An amazing feeling.